makeup and music, but I have a few announcements and I want to talk about it a little bit so that nobody's confused. Okay, so first of all, you to the beginning. Thank you. And as for everybody else, hello, good morning, happy Sunday if you're uh, on this side of the world in America. My name is Michaela, also known as Gemini Beauty Babe. And today, instead of makeup and music, it will be coffee talk. I want to have coffee, listen to music with you guys, which is every live I do here, regardless of the topic. It's hanging out with you, drinking coffee, listening to YouTube approved music. That doesn't change. Um, there are little things I have been working on. There are multiple things. Okay, so if you've seen my videos before, let me finish the spiel and then we'll do it. My bad. I'm all over the place because I'm so excited. Okay, so good morning. Hi, hello, how are you? We do not talk about religion, politics, or financials on this page. I do need to put that comment down though. We do not talk. It's nothing against anybody's stuff. It's just, I think it's personal and individual to each person that we don't need to discuss it and cause chaos here. We're just here to chill. We're here to have fun and make the world beautiful. Okay, pin that. Okay, there's that. So, it's very, very, very beautiful, very much uh okay, anyways, so we do not talk religion, politics, or financials. We do not go at each other. If you see a negative comment or anything, you drop a pickup line or a joke. Okay? Um, Me, myself, the mods, we got it. Okay? Um, and then we're going to. This month is 4 times a week. I actually have a schedule that I made for like a graphic, just so that you could catch the particular one. If there's a live that I do that you like, you could catch it. Um, it's a live weekly. Every one of my lives. Hi, how are you? If y'all see me look this way, I do have my computer open to my comments because like the comments are from here to like here, so it's very, very small. So I have the comments blown up over here. So today I am redoing October. Last month I did 3 times a week on live here, and I wanted to talk about everything I updated on the Patreon, as well as the new schedule for this month and what each live is for any newcomers. So my Patreon is where my membership Gym Babes lives. I will talk about that. Lives, not lives. I will talk about that a little bit later. But the Gym Babes weekly schedule, every live here, if you're new here, within a 30-minute window, because sometimes mom life and I run a little bit late because I have to take care of my kid. But for the most part, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific. If you're stateside in America, if you're on the other side of the world, it'll be like, I know, like, it was when I did have people from Australia, I kind of had to get rid of them. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning for Sydney. So that time zone, 2 a.m. Australian Eastern time. Anywho, so Sundays, makeup and music. Sometimes I switch it out for coffee talk. Not gonna lie, if I don't feel like putting anything on my face, I'm not. But Sunday is makeup and music where I do my makeup and I do have like a thing that I will be posting here, but I do have in my membership where you could put colors, you could put a makeup style, a design if you want me to do. I know there was one time I did like a pinup / cyberpunk, like I turned it into one. That was horrible. I do want to redo it. I do need to get different brushes for it. But I am in Central Standard Time Zone. I do not say outside of, I live in America. By my accent, people have been able to pick up I live in the South. I don't go into details, and as I've stated previously, if you're new here, I do not talk specific towns unless I were to do a meetup, which is very far in the future. That's the only time I will ever say where I will be at, is for something like that. So, every single live, YouTube approved music so we don't get copyrighted, coffee, and hang out with you guys. But makeup and music on Sundays. I have a little sing. I don't know if it's on this phone. Okay. This is what you would see. It's a weekly pick color style edition. I'm in the way. This week's vibe, you get to pick out the colors and stuff. So when you see that, you get to put whatever color you want. And I'll mix it in with what's in the membership. And we'll come up with the thing. With makeup and music, I never know what I'm going to do on my face until 5 minutes before. Just to make sure I have the palettes. And if I don't, I pick a color as close as I can to it. But it's a good chance for me to sit down and y'all get to watch my creative process, because I'm like, okay, where do I want this? Where do I want this? How am I going to fit this into here? If I absolutely have no idea, like there was 2 or 3 times where I Pinterested it in front of y'all just because I was looking for the characteristics. Like there was dark feminine Greek makeup. That was the challenge in a way, was Greek makeup and dark feminine. I didn't know what either of those technically were, but then I was looking and I was like, oh, I know what this is. And I still got to put my little spin to it. So I just didn't know the characteristics is what made that particularly Greek or particularly dark feminine. But I do, looking at it, I was like, oh, I do this makeup style a lot, and all I'm doing is adding this. So cool. There's that. Occasionally I'll do a spin the wheel for a makeup style, or I'll do it for a makeup color, or I'll do it putting the color cases on my face, and those are fucking interesting, let me tell you what. I think I did it once or twice where I took my makeup off, restarted. That's completely fine, but that's what music and makeup is. We just sit here, have a good time, it's not serious, and y'all get to see creative process, and I get to express myself creatively outside of doing other stuff. Mondays, which will be tomorrow, coffee talk. So in other words, to summarize it up, I'm going to be going live 4 times a week this month. Monday will be coffee talk, where we just sit down, have coffee, hang out, talk like this. I'm not focusing on anything else except maybe the comments over here, and that's it. Thursdays are work with me's. Oh, I cut the E off. Thursdays is work with me's. Again, coffee, music, hang out. But y'all are my coworkers. Y'all get to work with me. My job, I am a fitness transformation mindset coach. I am certified in 11 different things: glute specialist, strength and conditioning, transformation, weight management, a bunch of different things. And also, of course, mindset. And nutritionist, I do have 2, but I still call myself a nutritional advisor. I run that. I am my own boss for that. So that's what I work on, but I also work on content for here. Full-time content creator and coach for GBB Fit. I also have like 5 different communities I run, and I create content for every one of those. Um, Gym Babes membership, and then I have Gym Babes community that I did advertise at the beginning of the year. That is closed off, but I still make content for it. I just haven't posted it because I'm like, okay, I want to make a schedule for when I post it. So I have those 2 communities, and then I have the Mystic Magnetic Kingdom, which is for those new to mindset. It's a very fun, vibey way. It's more so leaning into manifestation, law of assumption, just to make it fun and help you learn to rewire your mindset for more positive things, and that you have control at the end of the day over your life. Um, so the kingdom is very vibey. I don't even know why I said that word. It's very fun. Very. It's a very very small community because I just opened it publicly. Um, but it's where you can have fun changing your mindset and building friendships and being able to build a community of positive, like-minded people. Myself, and there's 4 mods. 2 of them have channels in there that they do their stuff to help you. Like, one is a chaos keeper. Another one is Alpha Aura, where if you want to go for an extra hug or something like that, those are 2 places you would go. Everything else, you're able to learn about it and um, do your mindset, and it's completely free and open to the public. You can invite your friends. If we kick you out, it's because you violated the rules, and I don't appreciate that. Keep it nice, light, fun, friendly. The magnetic mindset membership is kind of like the kingdom, but it's not so much fun. It's where you go when you want to be serious. It's where you go where you'll still have the community feel, you'll still have the group feel, but it's very much, we're working on your mindset, and I'm working with you in a group setting, working with multiple to elevate your mindset, get in the habit of working for what you want in the best way possible. And then there's mentorship, where you will work one-on-one with me. You'll still have access to the community there, but you'll work one-on-one with me, and we're deep diving into everything. Um, and the beginning package for the mentorship is 12 weeks, and then after that you can decide if you want a month, if you want another 12 weeks, 24, whatever. And then I have a one-on-one that's just fitness. All of it's ran through Notion dashboard, just because I did have an app and I didn't like how it ran. So I have it through Notion dashboard, and I operate it that way. And I like it. The mentorship and the one-on-one fitness, because I do have one where it's just fitness. It's a Patreon all on its own for the magnetic mindset. There's a group just for fitness if you don't want to work on mindset. There's, like, you will just be access to that. Nobody else can go in there and talk to you about mindset. You're just there for fitness. It's all under one community, just different tiers and different access. One-on-ones for either one, you will be working with me personally every day, Monday through Friday. The weekends, I wouldn't answer. And then after a certain time during the day, I wouldn't answer, but we would be talking through Voxer. Outside of Discord for the one-on-ones. For the community feel, it would just be through Discord and Patreon. With that being said, so there's that, and there's this, and that's what you will be working with me on Work With Me's. Very, very lot. And then at the bottom, my chair cut it off, is Gym Fit Fridays. Um, we talk fitness, health, wellness, supplements. Uh, it's actually inspired by one of the guys that would come in here and talk with me. Once we got to talking and he realized, hey, she knows what she's doing. You know, the entire live would get hijacked and we would just talk about that. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna make it its own live. So shout out to Biggie for that. Uh so Fridays is for that, where we'll still talk and hang out and talk about whatever, but it's mostly geared towards health, wellness, fitness, supplements, workouts, nutrition, advice, all the things to do with that is on Fridays. So I made the schedule. I will post it in the post tab. I just made the schedule and want to talk about it so that if you have a particular live you like to be in, you know which days we do it. So again, Sundays make up the music, Mondays coffee talk, Thursdays work with me, and then Friday would be Gym Fit. All times are the same. Again, with the 30-minute allowance in case I'm late because mom. You know, in case I gotta go be mom, then I could come back. So, but that's the general start times. Um, I will have the rest of this week scheduled and then just starting next week. Now, we have that, but also I wanted to talk about what's in the Patreon. I didn't put the tiers here. My Patreon, I do have in the description as well as on YouTube and in my link tree. We have 5 tiers. There are okay. There's Moonstone, which is basically just like a support tier. It's Patreon only. You get access to the mood boards. Everybody does. It's very much mood boards. It's free. It's just kind of like the TikTok trend where I put in a prompt and then the first picture I see, that's what I put on the board, and that's what I do every single month. And I post it the first Sunday of the month. That's out. The other 2, I mistakenly just let it put, and I thought I scheduled it, and they're both coming out around noon today because I looked at both of them, but I will talk about those. So, the Sundays, after today, I'm gonna go fix the other times. But every Sunday, something will be posted to a collection. I have 4 collections that are monthly to seasonal. There is the mood boards, which will be posted every month. There is the vaults, where I post the think of it like an archive. So like every nail set I did for that month will be posted in the vault with the products and how long it took me, because I kind of remember. But I also had the recordings because I'm always live for it somewhere. But the vault will have like archives of products I used or things like that that I want to go into the archive. That's what the vault, think of that, is. I didn't know it. I do have all the collections here, but I don't have... Okay. Do I have the vaults in here? I do. So that's what the vault is. It's basically just like an archival collection. A mood board will kind of be like this, where it's kind of all over the place. And then we have the mirror shelf. Are you okay? Can you please get out the room? Thank you. So now we have the mirror shelf, where it's like we talk to each other, we have fun, But this mirror shelf is basically like a welcome to my vanity. I will talk about products that I am loving at the moment, but I will also give you dupes. Like, there's a lot of dupes I could give for the elf thing. There's dupes I could give for Charlotte Tilbury. Because I know a lot of people like those. I don't know if I ever used Charlotte Tilbury. But, you know, I do my research into products and I'm like, okay, what's this do and what's comparable to it? And then I go look for myself what's comparable to it, price points, dupes, high end, low end, all the things. So that's where that would be in the mirror shelf. This would be like week 3. Not week 3. This would be part of the monthlies on products. It's monthly to seasonal. Let me correct. The 4 I'm talking about right now are monthly to seasonal. Like the vaults will be monthly because I do nail sets monthly. If I don't do a nail set, then I'm not going to do one. The mood board is monthly. The mirror shelf is monthly to seasonal because sometimes I just don't do makeup product switches every single month. So it depends. But I do put in dupes of products. If you have a product to send, there is a chat, I believe, for every single tier except Moonstone. Moonstone is pretty much you pay $1 to support and you get a shout out every time, like you're in the comments. You put your username over there, like in the chat over there, and then I'm not going to respond in that chat, but you put your username, and then anytime I see you on any of the platforms you're on, I would give you a shout out for it. Like, hey, what's up? You know, like a priority shout out. But the mirror shelf is basically like a welcome to my vanity kind of thing, and we talk about the makeup products, the hair products, the nail products, and dupes for them, or something I think is also just as good, you know. And then we have it fixed itself, and I don't like how it did that. Where'd it go? Then we have the ritual room, where we have affirmations I use. Like, it's pretty much like rituals, like my bath ritual. I call it ritual because I take my time with it. I don't just get in and do it, but like what I do to get ready, like go through my process with me basically. In the mornings, what's my process throughout the day? In the evenings, same thing. So that's what the ritual room is, where I hold that in case you want to put in your own ritual. And again, it'll be monthly to seasonal because I don't really change up my routines that much. But processes, rituals, routines, I call it rituals because I take my time with it, get ready, stuff like that. So that's what ritual room is. So these will be updated monthly to seasonally, always available. I might make the vault because I already have mood board public. Vault, mirror shelf, and ritual room. Those might be available. I call it the evergreen collection because they're always there. And evergreen trees always fucking matter. So those 4 are what I might put public. I don't know yet. But then amethyst through rose quartz. Those are my 4 tiers other than moonstone. Again, moonstone's like the support tier. I am always told I would support you, but I'm a dude, whatever. You can if you want. You'll be a moonstone. Anyways, so amethyst is the next tier. It's $3. It's still Patreon. Moonstone I call Patreon. Moonstone I call a Patreon only tier because you could see all of what I'm talking about, and you get prioritized comment. You know, you're part of the community. You get a prioritized comment and shout out. Like I would look at yours if you're in here and address yours, then address anybody else. And I'm pretty good with names, so I would always find you unless you change your name. Then Amethyst Babe. It's Patreon only. You get access to all those collections plus 4 weekly themes that I would be posting every Sunday. After this Sunday, because I fucked up the times, after this Sunday it'll be at 9 CST, 10 EST, 9 MST. So basically an hour before I go live. Okay? Basically an hour before I go live, one of the weekly themes will drop for Amethyst. It's Patreon only. You get access to me through the chats over there. Like it's a big group chat for Amethyst. You get access to 8 collections. So, of course, the Vault, the Mood Board, Ritual Room, Mirror Shelf, but then you get access to weekly themes. Like the first one, every week, there'll be a new one. Like week 1, Glow Reset, where we talk about just resetting your routine. Like, let's say you dropped off of it during the month. You got stressed, whatever. We start fresh this week. What is your intention for the next 4 weeks? What is your routine that you want to do in the morning? And when I say routine, okay, hold on. I do have that one. That's not it. Well, y'all see the other one. But that's not it. Okay, so Glow Reset. You get to access to daily messages. You get access to the collection of there. All the posts that I make here will be in a collection. All the things, I will be, like, once or twice a month, go live on Patreon. You will have access to those in the archives in the vault. Then there's prioritize comments, just like Moonstone. So you leave your name and I'll shout you out, I'll hit you up, on here, like, hey, what, whatever, how are you? If I see your comment, I'll address it before I address anybody else's, and then I'll go back to those. So, like, week 1, the Glow Reset, we reset for the month. Your routines, and when I mean routines, I mean like 5-10 minutes that it's just you, nobody else. Like having your coffee outside or near the window and journaling, or just 5 minutes of just taking a breath. Something for you, We reset that. I would have affirmations for you if you want to do those. Anything to set intentionally that you are committing to yourself for will be in the Glow Reset. Then, so that's Glow Reset. The second week, which is next Sunday, which will be Embodiment in Bloom, meaning it's a playful playground, self-expression, beauty challenges, get ready with me fun, little experiments that you can partake in. Of course, I do it all the time, but it's something like this week, what am I going to do differently with my makeup or with my hair or something, just for the week. Just have fun with it. I will list examples in it, and we can just have a good time. And then, of course, I want to hear what you want to do that week. Like every week, once you read it, since it goes out before we go live, you can tell me, hey, I'm doing this week. And it's like a little fun, relaxed check-in, My goal with this is for you to be your most authentic, beautiful self. You already are. I'm just here to enhance it. And this kind of goes into the first one, like Glow Reset. You are committing to yourself. You are setting your intention for the month. Embodiment in Bloom is a way you can do it. Let's say you want to try out a nail color that you never did before. But this nail color that you never tried, you think will be beautiful on you, or you feel like that bitch, A hairstyle. Not a haircut. Hairstyle. Haircut's a little bit longer to redo. But if you want to try a hairstyle, like a haircut, do a wig first. Oh, because once you cut that hair, it'll take a little while for it to grow back. But it's beauty challenges, like red lipstick for a week. Just see how you like it. You know? Winged eyeliner. Stuff like that. You know, like try something a little different for a week and see how you like it. And then we have Mirror Magic Drop week 3. I hate how these are cut off, but they fit perfectly everywhere else. Ah! Okay, anywho. Mirror Magic Drop. Confidence Booster Zone. We'll have more affirmations. We'll have spotlights on stuff. It's our little check-in. Like, basically, it's our little check-in between each other. Hey, how we doing this month? How are you feeling? You know, like, I'll be your magic mirror. Mirror on the wall. You know? And we'll just talk. We'll have fun. It'll be like a little check-in. Where you're at. Where you want to be. I will have little experiments to kind of help continue to boost yourself. Like, there might be one time I say, okay, I want you to look in the mirror and list out 5 things you like about yourself, 4 things you absolutely love, 3 things you would never change, 2 things that you're thinking about, and then 1 thing you absolutely want to focus on that week. Like, just to learn to love, or at least learn to like, on your face. Look at yourself from the love of your life, or if you're single, look at it from the perspective of somebody that you want to be with. If you want to be with anybody, like, sometimes, I'm just saying, not all the time, sometimes I do that whenever I'm like, what do you see in me? Or, here's how I do it a lot of the time, regardless of partner. This is what I do a lot of the time. When I look in the mirror, I'll look at it and I'll be like, how would I describe myself to somebody in the best way possible that never seen my face before? And then I start talking. 9 times out of 10, okay, look. 9 times out of 10, when it comes to my eyes and my lips, I don't say shit. Because those are literally the first 2 things somebody notices about me. My eyes, every single time. Because of the color and how bright it is compared to how dark my hair and my eyebrows are. Because sometimes my hair is full fro. Not a lot of y'all see it because it's always in a ponytail. But full fro. So, my eyes are what a lot of people see. My eyes are very cool toned. During the summer, my face is pale. But during the summer, like, my face is very, very bright, very warm. And then I have cool toned eyes. So, a lot of people see it. And notice it. And, are your eyes contacts? No. But then they'll get contacts that look like my eyes. And I'm like, I wonder what I would look like with brown eyes. I really do. I don't know if I want to get contacts, though. I never worn contacts before. So, there's that. Anyways, the last one for Amethyst through Rose Quartz. So, you get this from Amethyst onwards, no matter what, you get these 4. As well as access to the previous 4 I was talking about. So, Soft Glam, Surrender. It's week 4. It's the last Sunday of the month. It's a cozy little end to the cycle where you get to rest, you get to reflect on your previous month, and it's basically, you get to surrender to the feelings. You get to surrender to your thoughts. You know, not, okay, I'm going to lay down and take it. It's more so, reflect and take with you what you want to the next month. And if there was something that, you get to be vulnerable. That's what I mean when I say surrender. You get to be vulnerable with yourself, with me. If you want, hey, can we talk privately? Sure. You get to, that's when I would do the live on Patreon. It's gonna be closed to us. It's not gonna be just anybody drop in. It's gonna be those that are in the membership. And you get to surrender, get to be vulnerable, get to, if you want to do soft glam makeup, you can. I just put soft glam because it's a soft, glamorous ending to the month. And you're surrendering, you're being vulnerable, you're letting go of all the bad that you want to let go of that month, and reflect on the good. Reflect on how far you came that month from the beginning to the end. There's a lot of people I work with, like on the mindset side for GBB Fit, that we work on mindset, and they do that a lot. They're very vulnerable. They're open up, and they write at the beginning like a summary of where they are right now, and then at the end they write another summary of where their mindset is, and then they look back and they're able to reflect on it, and they're like, I didn't think I came this far, and I did. And then they'll just keep that for the next month, and then they'll go back to look at the beginning of that month to the end, but they'll also look at the first month, and they're like, I didn't think I came this far. What the hell? You know? And they keep doing that. Like, it's just a summary. It's not going into absolute detail of where you're at right now in every single crappy circumstance. It's just a summary. And I could talk more about that in the thing. Since this will be the first month, I would kind of, if you want a story thing, you have more than enough time to tell me. It is posted back. I always edit and reschedule. It's not posted, it's scheduled to post. Back, always take it back, edit, upload the new file. That's no problem. But those are amethysts. Those are the things that's amethyst onwards, the rest of them. Moonstone doesn't have access to these. Amethyst onward. Amethyst is Patreon only. Now, the rest of the tiers, you get Patreon and Discord. So, the next tier after Amethyst is Emerald. It's $5. It's $6. Not 5. It's $6. You're the beginning tier to Discord. You get access to everything Amethyst has. So you get a chat on Patreon. You get access to Patreon Live. You get access to the 4 weekly sessions on the Glow Cycle. You get access to the Vault, Mood Board, Mirror, and rituals and routines. You get access to all that. Those 8 collections plus Discord, where we are in the community, and you get to see a little bit more behind the scenes of my life than you do on camera. You get access to a bunch of things. I have a crown collection, which is 3 different chats. One's diamond. The diamond tier, when you get into Discord, is people that I pick. I handpick to be in there. There's the Rose Quartz Parlor, which I'll talk about with Rose Quartz. There's a general chat for everybody. There's chats for nails, for makeup, where you get to post your own. It's not just for me to post. It's for anybody to post. If you have a makeup look that you're fucking proud of, fucking post that shit. If you have nails that you're proud of, post it. There's Body Glow, where I have a thread for my updates. Do not post in there. You look in there. You don't post in there in those threads. But in the actual chat, you can post all you want. If you have a progress picture that you're proud of, you post it. Progress pictures, not anything else. You will get deleted. You will get kicked out. Your membership will get canceled. There's a whole bunch of things to be in. There's a little something for everybody. There's parent space. If you have a question about parenting and you're not sure where to go, you go there. There's nails. There's Body Glow. If you want to talk about health, wealth, fitness, whatever. There's a fashion thing. If you want to post your outfit of the day and you felt you look cute and you post it, you go there. There's music. If there's a song stuck in your head and you want to share with everybody or whatever, there. There's art. If you like drawing, if you like painting, there's book and fanfics. If you want to share your favorites, parent space, and then there's live topics, where if you want me to talk about something and you want to discuss it, you go there. There's the council center if you want to. Well, that's the council center's for pretty much me and the mods. But if you have a question or whatever, you send it there. There's gym calls where there's like FaceTime hangouts where I do. It's like a little live that I do over there. And then there's hey, regular hangouts for everybody. You don't have to wait on me for that. There's Jimmy's filming, which is Ruby and Rose Quartz, and then there's my home, which is Gym World, which is my world that I post in. That's just me. That I really, there's so like the gym chat is for everybody else. I'll be in there posting whatever, but pretty much Jimmy's world is primarily where my stuff goes. There's lives and videos, so every time I upload to YouTube or TikTok or Twitch or fan base, any platform that I go live on goes there. Friends lives. So my friends lives will go to there. So anytime I see one of my friends go live, I will post it there. And then the entryway is the welcome and the rules. You can't have access to the rest of the Discord without doing that. You pick your tier, like you heart your tier, and then you move on. You will already have your role because it's already purchased. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the Gym Babes membership. That membership covers, like I said before, it covers everything. It covers here on YouTube. It covers TikTok. It covers Fanbase. It covers Twitch. It covers Instagram. It covers Facebook. It covers every single platform I am on. Snapchat, all the things. That's automatically where it goes. Okay? And then we also have emojis and stickers in the Discord. That's for Gym Babes. And then you get to pick twice a month. You get to pick the topic for whatever live stream we're doing, which again will be in the live topics, and I'll go through and I'll pick a topic. Twice a month you get to do that. Or if we're playing a game for the Hangout with Me's. A long time ago, if you're new here, at the beginning of the year I kind of stopped because I wasn't really in a game mood. I lost my grandpa and I was still kind of grieving. His 1 year anniversary is coming up soon, so I don't know when I'm gonna do Hangout with Me's again. I'm trying everything but not to do a game. Just because with games, outside of me doing things, it gives me time to sit. Like when I'm talking, it gives me something to do. When I'm working, it gives me something to do. When I'm doing makeup, it gives me something to focus on. When I'm playing a game, I have time to, I don't know why. Because I could do it anytime. But when I'm playing a game, I have time to just sit there and think. And I'm like, I don't want to think about that. Because I used to play a lot of games with him. That's probably why. And then the next tier is Ruby. So, Ruby, you get access to everything Amethyst and Emerald did. You're in the Discord. You have access to everything on Patreon that I've mentioned so far. You also, get access to Patreon. Get prioritized shoutouts. Get access to those 8 collections. You get to be in Discord. So you get Discord access to everything I mentioned. But with Ruby, that's different from Emerald. You get access to behind-the-scenes filming and editing. So anytime I'm filming a video, I will have you on this phone, and you'll be able to watch behind the scenes. Sometimes I might even do one for here. Like, basically, it's a live 2 different places, But more than not, it would be when I'm editing a video or when I'm filming a video, you get behind-the-scenes access. So it'll be like a little live to where you could see me do that. There's polls and votes that will be exclusive to Ruby and Rose Quartz. Multi-guest live. So twice a month, I might pull somebody in here. I might pull somebody on TikTok. I might pull somebody on Twitch. I don't know yet. But, like, fan base is another one. Like, I will pull somebody with me twice a month. We get to talk about your topic in person. And as long as you're respectful, you get to be in the live for as long as you want. Like, in the box next to me. I know YouTube is able to do that, I would send you the invite link right before I go live, and then you hop in. And that is only good for that live. You also get to pick the next makeup style I create, and I do a video on it of how I got to it. So there's that. And then the last tier is Rose Quartz, where you get access to absolutely everything I talked about so far. You get access to the 8 collections, you get access to Discord, you get access to the Patreon, you get access to all that. Rose Quartz is where it's the ultimate package. Like, you get access to behind the scenes and all that. But Rose Quartz exclusively has 4 more collections. It's similar to the Glow Reset. You get Radiance Reset as well, where we go deeper into it. There's elevated rituals, soft power, energy, start your mouth off with more personal intentions. Embodiment and Bloom for week 2. Okay, hold on. So I kind of want to do these because I did make the graphics, so we could go through the graphics. So like Radiance Reset, that Rose Quartz. Okay, so Glow Reset is for Amethyst through Rose Quartz, right? Rose Quartz. You get your own separate chat box. So it's like, in Discord, you have your own parlor called the Quartz Parlor. You get to talk to me, like, in deeply. Rose Quartz gets this that nobody else does, okay? So you get 1 day a month. Like Rose Quartz Parlor, you get to talk to every day. It's the most personal thing that you get to go back and forth with me. It's where there's 1 day, it'll be in a thread. There's 1 day a month that I will have unlocked that you get to ask me absolutely anything and everything. But in general, the Quartz Parlor, get to go in. It's like high exclusive club, high luxury exclusive club that we get to be super personal in. You know, even though it's part of the membership, anybody can join. Very, very few people, I think, would get this tier, honestly. But it's very, like, you know, get to let loose, let your hair down, stuff like that. But Radiance Reset is the more personal version to Glow Reset. We dive deeper. You know, get to set the intentions, but we talk more in detail, get you ultimately, you know, elevated rituals, soft power, stuff like that. Where week 2 was Embodiment in Bloom, this one is Goddess Embodiment, where it's an elevated, playful edition. We go deeper into it, self-expression, commanding presence, and showing up as your best self. We're not just like playing little challenges. We're becoming the goddess that we want to be. So it's a little bit more. The Rose Quartz weekly collections are more like an elevated version of the other collections. So Rose Quartz gets access to absolutely everything. The 8 previous collections, plus you have 4 collections that are just to yourself, which are like Radiance Reset is Glow Reset, just elevated. Embodiment in Bloom, Goddess Embodiment. You know, week 3 is Opulent Shine, and this is a more personalized version of Opulent Shine is Mirror Magic Drop, but a little bit more. I'll actually do audio tapes for this. And more affirmations and stuff like that. Visualization practices, stuff like that. For week 3. And then week 4 is Soft Power Sanctuary. Which again is like Soft Glam and Surrender, but you get slower beauty rituals. Unwind. It's a luxurious unwinding week. That nurtures your inner beauty so it can show out. Celebrate your journey. And evening time things where we go in and we set it. Again, everything with the exclusion of this week because I fucked up on the timing. Everything will be there. These last 4 collections, like I said, will be exclusive to Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz, you get your own... Where did I put it? You get your own parlor. You get your own thing. 1 second.